Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. We're going to be teaching in our Family Weekend series on how to raise your parents. So that's going to be a fun study. But right now, let me talk to you about where do you find the origins of truth. In Matthew chapter 19, Pharisees came to test Jesus, and they said, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any and every reason?" Jesus answered them, "Haven't you read that at the beginning the Creator made them male and female? And he said, for this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let not man separate." "Why then," they asked, "did Moses command that a man give his wife a certificate of divorce and send her away?" Jesus replied, Moses did not command. Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard. But it was not that way from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for marital unfaithfulness and marries another woman commits adultery. Now, twice in this passage we see a principle. When people ask Jesus a question, he didn't answer them based on what is culturally acceptable today. He answered them with, "In the beginning." This is the way it was at the beginning. This is the way God created things to be. You see, you find truth in the origin of something. You don't find truth in the midstream after it's been polluted, after it's been worked on, after it's been changed by a billion other people working on the principle. You go back to the very beginning. You go to the headwaters of a truth, and that's where you find truth. Now, young people, many times you look around and you see a lot of things, and you see the doctrines of churches changing, and you see the ethics and the standards of churches changing, and you wonder, well, what's right and what's wrong? Well, may I encourage you, quit looking around and look back to the beginning. Go back to how God set things up. That's where you'll find truth. At the beginning, not after everybody has polluted it downstream. Go to the origins.